2 of the goblins attack Kerry with rusty scimitars, they get a +4 to their hit rolls. They roll a 20 with modifiers and a 10. Kerry has an armor class of 14 in leather armor, so one of the goblins manages to hit her and the other one misses. The scimitar does 1d6 +2 slashing damage. The roll for the goblin is an 8, which is the maximum damage possible on the roll. Kerry's hit points are reduced from her maximum hit point value of 12 all the way down to 4. She notices the sharp, jagged teeth of the goblins as though they have been sharpened, so they appear more fierce. The other 2 goblins use their shortbows to fire arrows at Hasaid. These goblins also get a +4 to hit. A roll of 19 +4 is a definite hit, even against Hasaid's high armor class of 17. The arrow finds a way through his chainmail. The other roll is 7, so the arrow misses the target by quite a distance. The goblin arrows do 1d6 +2 piercing damage. Hasaid takes 6 points of damage altogether. That's half his 12 hit points gone. With the surprise round over, I will now roll initiative to determine the order of turns during combat. The elf, who never gave his name, moves around the side of the wagon towards the 2 goblins currently attacking Kerry. He chants mystic words and gestures intricately. A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards one of the goblins. The elf has used the Ray of Frost cantrip, which he can cast at will. He makes a ranged spell attack and gets a +5 bonus. He rolls a natural 1. One of the oxen takes 8 cold damage and is killed. Kerry tries to attack one of the goblins with her greatsword. She gets a +4 to her attack bonus. She rolls a 23. The goblin's crude leather armor does not stand a chance. The greatsword does 2d6 +2 slashing damage. 10. The goblin is dead. Kerry will also use her second wind. She has a limited well of stamina she can draw on to protect herself from harm. She uses her bonus action to regain hit points. She gets a natural 10 on the d10. Her hit points are fully restored to their maximum of 12. She must finish a short or long rest before she can use this ability again. Hasaid is going to throw his javelin 30 feet and try to kill one of the goblin archers. He gets a +5 to his attack bonus. 18. The javelin does 1d6 +3 piercing damage. 10 damage. The javelin thumps into the goblin's chest, smashing its ribcage and piercing its heart. Hasaid moves around the wagon to gain cover from further goblin arrows. Only 2 goblins remain alive. One of them strikes at Kerry with its scimitar. The scimitar hits. Kerry takes 4 points of slashing damage. The remaining goblin archer attempts to fire at Dane, who is still at the front of the wagon, sluggish in his heavy chainmail armor. Despite the chainmail, the roll is 20, including modifiers. The arrow finds a home. But it's barely a scratch. Dane takes 3 points of damage. Now, Eric crouches behind 2 kegs of strong ale on the wagon, and he fires back at the goblin archer. He gets a +5 attack bonus on his short bow. The arrow finds its target, but it simply grazes the goblin archer. Dane throws a hand axe with a +4 bonus. 18 hits, 1d6 +3 slashing damage. Natural 6, even without the +2, the goblin is slain. The axe is embedded in the goblin's skull. The remaining goblin attempts to flee. "Let it go," says Hesed. "I want to see where it goes."